Good morning, nerds. Zio here, and today we're back to talking about our favorite game in the world, Marathon. So, yeah, and it's not just Marathon. We're also talking Destiny today. So grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and let's get into it, shall we? But hey, before we get started, I stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So hit that notification bell, hit the follow button, the subscribe button, all that good stuff. So if you want to come join us, chill out while we're just playing a video game Monday and Wednesday, go ahead and do so. And if you want to join the conversation on Friday when we talk about news like this, well, you got to do the same thing there too, and you can come join us then. I'll see you then. It is official. It's finally happening. Bungie is pulling the cord on Destiny 2. Or I guess Sony is pulling the cord on Destiny 2. Sony has pretty much had Bungie announce that they are no longer going to be supporting. They are pushing out one final patch, and that's it. That's the game. It's over with. There is no more Destiny 2 as they shift development onto the brand new kid on the block who isn't doing so hot, Marathon, because I don't know who in their right mind looked at this and said, hey, you know that game that makes a lot of money that we just paid like 3 point something billion for, right? And it's a PvE focused game for the most part. You know, it would be really great is if we turn them into PvP customers with the new game, because that's not how that works. I mean, seriously, guys, like, I don't know who in the world thought that was a great idea, that we've got this game with a good install base, you know, good favor, all that good stuff, and we should make a PvP game because those totally translate with each other. No, it doesn't. And in a desperate bid, we talked about how Marathon now is apparently working on a PvE mode to bring people back to the game. Now, whether or not that's going to translate into new sales is a completely different story, because again, their install base were PvPers for the most part, and now you're trying to open up this more casual thing and try and, you know, maybe it works, maybe it brings back enough players, I don't know. But anyway, Bungie is reportedly also facing layoffs as Destiny 2 development ends. Who could have saw that coming? Oh, I did. That was me and several others out there. I'm pretty sure we all saw that coming. It's just, it's not exactly like rocket science. I don't know why there are people out there that, like, you can sit there, because I'm pretty sure I was saying this already. It's like the layoffs are going to come at some point. Someone is going to be losing their job, because that's a lot of money that they just lost out on. And then of course you got people who are like, that's not gonna happen. No, they're not gonna do that. And then it happens, and it's just like, guys, like, this is not rocket science. I don't understand why this is so hard for anybody to understand. But anyway, so Bungie is ending development for Destiny 2 and shifting the focus to Marathon, which is not, I don't think that's the way to go. It really isn't. But then again, I've heard, you know, Destiny 2's not been doing so well for over the years and stuff, and that's probably due to the fact that the writers lack any good writing skills at this point when it comes down to it, or they've been mismanaged or something, I don't know. But the players, of course, people are out there upset. They are petitioning Sony to develop a Destiny 3. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm going to ask this. If you're a Destiny player, do you want the current people working at Bungie to really be writing a Destiny 3 for you? Is that something you want? Like, when it comes down to it, I think World of Warcraft should have done a World of Warcraft 2 a long time ago and killed off most everybody in the process to make it happen and start fresh, because the current writers of WoW suck compared to past writers of WoW, and they have been doing a disservice to every one of those characters that they should just send them off at this point in a big bang type style of thing where everybody dies except for maybe, you know, one lucky person or something that nobody cares about, I don't know, and start fresh with brand new characters so they can, you know, so nobody can So they stopped bastardizing the old material. You know what I mean? Because it's like, for instance, like Sylvanas. Sylvanas should not have been redeemed. Sylvanas should not even be in the picture anymore. Sylvanas should have been taken out back and dealt with. And and this is somebody who's talking about Sylvanas who would dedicate themselves to their Banshee Queen. Like, she is like my favorite. But the way her story arc went, the way she burnt down Tisdrazel and everything else, and the way it all went down, she's not a redeemable character. But for some reason, somebody out there decided, we're going to redeem her. No, that's not how this works. And I don't know about when it comes to Destiny, but I've heard a lot of bad things about Destiny and their writing too, just as bad as that. So I don't know if I would really want them to handle a Destiny 3, but let me know what you think down below. You know, do you think you should get a Destiny 3? Do you want them to write a Destiny 3? But also, this is one of those things that I'm not 100% sure which way it's going to go. Now, I keep saying that they're not going to do a Destiny 3, right? They've invested too much in a Marathon. They want to put all their eggs in Marathon right now. They want to close out Destiny 2 so they can focus on that. And if they follow through with layoffs, they're really not going to have the chops or the team, I guess, you know, to handle another project on top of that. Now, maybe somebody else can handle the Destiny name. Maybe we might have somebody else in Microsoft who, you know, I don't know, Obsidian or somebody actually working on a Destiny 3 in the background under a code name or something like that. But I don't think it's going to be the Bungie team, right? It's Obsidian, that's Microsoft. I am so sorry. Bungie was bought by, unfortunately, Sony. So maybe somebody else on the Sony side of things. Sorry, disregard my lack of ability to remember who owns who these days. But yeah, we can look over here. These are just the Steam charts of me recording right now. Destiny is up. Like, Destiny 2 is up almost 19,000 compared to where it normally would sit. And let's just say they have been down in the gutter at around 10,000, 9,000 to, you know, pivoting up to about 13,000 before coming down for over a month, right? That's where they've been. And then suddenly there is a surge of people playing Destiny 2. You know, which part is probably due to the fact that the final patch is coming, right? Everybody's getting ready for the final patch. But also, maybe they're doing it just to try and show Bungie, hey, we still care about Destiny. And ultimately, it's not Bungie's call anymore. It's Sony's. But I just don't think that petition's going to do it, you know? But hey, stranger things have happened. I mean, we got Sony to pretty much roll over when it came to the Helldivers thing, too. When they decided that everybody had to sign in with a PSN and then everybody stopped playing. They're like, our bad, never mind. You don't actually have to do that anymore. So, you know, stranger things have happened. And if we check the Marathon charts today, we're still searching for the floor. Around 11,000 something. Still searching for that floor. And, you know, Marathon's a good game for what it is. It's just not everybody's cup of tea. It's most people's. It's most people's, not most people's cup of tea. There we go. Yeah, I get the words right eventually. But yeah, and then we have posts like this. Okay? You've got Destiny fans might not want to hear it. But if you really want to see Bungie get a green light for Destiny 3, you should maybe support Marathon as opposed to shitting on it and review bombing it. Yeah, because that's exactly how this works. Guys, did you not know that if you want that slim chance of a game that may never even be made to happen, what you need to do is invest your time and hard-earned time and money into a game you absolutely hate. Now, I get it, it's a PvP game, you're used to PvE kind of stuff, you know, except for some of those who like the PvP stuff like me. You know, most of you prefer the PvE, so you're just gonna have to, you know, you're just gonna have to suck it up, okay? You're gonna have to devote your time and your money and your energy into this game you do not like, Marathon, to show Bungie and Sony how much you need a Destiny 3. That's how it's gonna happen. And that is probably the most delusional take I have seen around this entire thing. Like seriously, just looking at the quotes, just some quick quotes real quick of this thing. It's like that's not how that works. You don't reward a company for a shitty game, period. That is true, you don't. Yeah, then we've got Jay Viper over here. You must consume the marathon slop so Bungie can be rewarded for ignoring players and refusing to over-deliver to fans. No thanks, shill. They just keep going, right? That's what they're all like that. And I can't remember what his name is, but I'm pretty sure he was in Sony or Bungie, because that Jay Viper thing reminded me of it. But you know, this idea that you don't over-deliver was probably the worst mistake anybody in gaming has ever made in their entire life. Because do you know what made some of the best games the way they, like, the best franchises the way they were? It's because they over delivered. It's because they surprised their fans with things that they weren't expecting. It's because they went above and beyond. And that's why something like old World of Warcraft was so amazing back in the day, all the way up to Wrath of the Lich King and stuff, is because old Blizzard delivered. Old Blizzard, when it was like coming soon, we knew they were going to deliver, and they were going to deliver an amazing product. And the same thing with things like Bungie. When Bungie delivered, they delivered. And now with that mindset of you never over deliver, you always never, you want to under deliver, maybe, it's just like, that's why your games are failing. Like, this is why AAA is sucking so much over the years, is because they refuse to over deliver, because they don't want to go above and beyond, because they can't be bothered to try something new. And that's why indies are, quite frankly, knocking it out of the park right now, is because they are over delivering. They're promising one thing and then giving you that and then some. And just, it's a lot of fun. They're making games to be fun, and not because insert name brand here, you guys should just be buying this just because of the name alone, kind of thing. But anyway, let me know what you think down about all of this in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya.